Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Felid Fire Elementalist of Jiva Jadaunan. I don't know. I think I will, before long, get tired of saying Jiva's name, but for now, it's still fun. Looks like we're working on unarmed combat. Yes, that sounds familiar. And stealth. Like, we're not going to get a ton of stealth, but enough that we can duck away from fights we don't like will be nice. We're up to 2 runes, right? Yeah. Wait. Didn't I already go to slime? Did I not pick up the rune while I was there? I didn't. Let's go get the slimy rune, huh? Alright, I guess that's pretty good. Sorry, Jiva, I guess. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the rune. I didn't mean to offend you by leaving it on the ground. Okay, so if we wanted to, we could go to Zot, but, we haven't even been to depths yet, so it's not like it's such a realistic or good plan. Right, we have Battle Sphere now. I should remember that. Okay, so I think, how much of vaults did we do? Like vaults 1, maybe? And then we entered 2 or something? No, we didn't even enter 2. But it looks like we did finish vaults 1, so let's try to do vaults 2, see how that goes. I don't really want to step into depths yet. Alright, spells. What spells should I be casting here? It's a new weekend for me, so I still need to get back into the swing of things here. On this character. 3 ugly things, okay. I suppose I probably should have Azakubo'd. Yeah, okay. Ugh, and they're red ugly things. That's not cool. I think I actually outrun them, though. Now, if I had to, I could... Oh, they changed already anyway. I was going to say I could Slimify them. But there's not really any compelling need to. We can just do this, and it kills the purple one, and the red one should pretty quickly transform, I would think. Because we're... Oh, actually, like, I mean, it's not doing a ton of damage, but just having him did something. Oh, Jiva, could you, like, get in here, please? I need some stuff eaten. There's a lot of goodies here on Vaults 1. Well, actually not that many, but a few. And this is giving me food. Because I just noticed I was a little hungry. And it's not a huge deal, of course, but, I want the stuff here eaten eventually, one way or another. Let's cast a delayed fireball, actually. I put that on capital D. Ooh. Alright. It's nice to have a fireball available in case things get nasty. Jiva, is that everything? You got it all? We'll just, like, light this guy on fire. He shouldn't like that very much. It looks like they may have eaten everything that isn't rocks. Ooh, yeah, let's just get going. But I think we're gonna eat something here. And okay, so that staircase would be fine, but this one was a little more convenient. So what are my stabs looking like here? Probably not great, but okay. That was sort of an efficient... Ooh, let me see about this potion. Okay, haste. We have a trove that wants 8 of those, so let's make sure it's marked as, like, trove so we don't forget. Amnesia. So they recently removed the ability to just forget a spell by destroying the book it's in. So that makes Scrolls of Amnesia a little bit more precious. But right now I don't have anything I want to forget, so this is fine. Just leave it. Alright, yeah, there's Marjorie, but fortunately only one Hell Knight has seen me. Do they resist fire? Oh, it's immune to fire. Yikes. I'm not so fond of that. FeFE is still doing his best, but I don't know. I feel like FeFE's Wrath could afford to be a bit stronger. Ooh, we got Robust. That's nice. And I guess we can just eat. let's unmacro that. I guess macro C clear. Macro save. Now that we're no longer Jiva, now that we're no longer FeFE, we no longer need to feel so bad about. Oh yikes! This is a lot of guys. No longer need to feel so bad about butchering stuff. That's a pretty good fireball. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll set him on fire. I don't know if he cares that much, but it's better than nothing, right? Ozakubos plus tab? Are we powerful enough to do that yet? I'm gonna guess not really. Yeah, it's not really doing it. It's doing a little. Oh, and he got confused by our eyeballs, so then we got some stabs. Okay. Surprisingly effective. That's what we get from Jiva's mutations, really, is like a substantial uptick in our melee viability. Even with pretty mediocre skills for it. Wait, did we get... We lost poison resistance, okay. That's a bit of a shame, of course, but that's life. And the slimes have already eaten the corpses that were left behind, so nothing to butcher, but that's fine. Not a huge deal, really. Battlesphere seems pretty good here. Just to... We're waiting for the Akhtar captain to get in the neighborhood. What happened to him? He's dead. Good work, slime creatures. Wow, weird inflection in my voice there. Slime creatures! I just went good work, slime creatures. But it got all weird. Alright, see, that was a pretty solid Wrath FeFE, I think. The freezing clouds are a concern. Alright, we got this guy on fire, but he could do quite a bit of damage. So I'm gonna try not to stand adjacent to him. Right, yeah, got him. And the other thing that Jiva is giving us is like some sustain, kind of. The constant... is influx the right word? I guess it's fine. Of health and MP is helping with being able to just last longer in fights. Yeah, let's back up so we can bolt two dudes at once. There we go. Like, I think without Jiva, we would have already run out. Whoa! Did you see all that MP? We just got it all back at once. They must have eaten something real heavy. That's pretty good. I think that it's kind of strange, but Jordan, that's a problem. Let's fly. Let's haste. Let's sticky flame him. Wait, what am I doing? Slimify time. Get out of here, Jorgren. You're dead. I mean, not dead, but he's not happy with how his life has ended. Jorgren, can you come help me with the Vaal Sentinels over here? Oh, they're like behind a wall. What is this all about? Okay. It's fine, I guess. How did the Deep Troll die? Oh, he bit himself real hard. My magic resistance is pretty good, right? Yeah, so these guys are not very likely to mark me. That's a nice upside. Hello again, Jorgren. It's nice to see you. Oh yeah, let's not set Jorgren on fire. He wouldn't like, or Jiva wouldn't like that. Doesn't really matter what Jorgren would like. He no longer is in control of his mind. Yeah, Jiva's doing pretty well for us, I think. We're still like not exactly like we're not unstoppable or anything, but we seem to be having to do a little bit less. Oh, Petrify. All right, that's a pretty good one. Fedos. That could have been a real threat in a scenario other than this one. Yeah, still mad. Anyway, we're starting to need to play a little bit less carefully in most situations. Now, obviously, we still need to be careful. Because, yeah, that's great. We can tab that guy. It's just not, I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying, most situations we can just sort of do whatever and it works out all right. Good stab. Nice. But that doesn't mean we should... We still have to be alert to situation to recognize when the situation has transitioned into one where like you do have to play carefully. Boggarts. I do not appreciate Boggarts at all. Yeah, down he goes. And another Boggart. Let's fireball him. Jiva, I could use some more MP if that would be alright with you. These guys are summoned. So there's another Boggart around the corner somewhere. And since I couldn't see him, I just don't want to deal with spending my MP on his summons. Both useless scrolls. Okay, that should be enough MP. So let's get back to this Boggart business. Oh, it's a friendly Great Orb. It's not a friendly Great Orb of Eyes. It's a fake. Shouldn't it be? I'm not totally sure here, but we'll avoid blowing it up because it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it did become a friendly one. There's kind of a thing where if it's a shapeshifter that is currently shaped like a giant orb of eyes, but your character doesn't know that, then it'll warn you, are you sure? This will put you under penance. But it actually doesn't do so because it's not a real slime. I think that's how things are. Certainly it's how things were at one point in the past, and I didn't really hear about it changing. Wow, nice. Nice work there, buddy. Tab then. Yeah, tab. I'm a fan. I'm not sure, like, that we're ever going to be able to transition. We actually one-shot a guy by stabbing him. That's great. I don't think we're going to be able to transition to having melee as our primary thing, but we seem able to use it sooner than I expected. I sort of thought... I don't like a wizard very much. I'm just going to Pillar Dance this guy until he walks adjacent to me. Oops, can't. He could banish me, but I don't think he's going to, and it wouldn't be a big deal. We should be just fine at getting out of the Abyss if we have to. I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. Something about melee, right? Yeah, I don't know. Felid melee is like pretty good. The trick is just getting your character to be survivable enough. Oh, see ya. Alright, so I would Slimify Marjorie for sure. But I want to just pull them in small chunks here. Because I can't fight anyone except via Slimify. I can't fight these guys. Here we go. Well, it didn't exactly work. We didn't get to isolate them, but we did. Oh, we're covered with eyeballs. Great. So do I want to Slimify all of this? It's sort of the only option I have. I have Battle Sphere. Let's see how that goes first. I don't, because it does take a fair chunk of piety. So I don't want to just throw it all away. What? I must have... Oh! I see. I said I wanted to cast Flame Tongue, and it said, are you sure? There's no one in the line of sight who would be hurt by Flame Tongue. Why am I even doing this? This is terrible. These guys can do so much damage to me. Let's Slimify immediately and just wipe them all out. Yeah, this one, please. Okay. And another Slimify on the one with a trident, I guess. Okay, now we should have enough allies that that we can actually kill the remainder. Okay, and we're back to 6 pips of piety, so that was fine. So that's, like, it's nice to have that as a thing we can do, you know? Alright, anti-magic we don't want to get hit by, of course. Since we depend so much on our MP to do everything. That's a lot of damage. Don't keep hitting me, please. With Great Orvise, it's friendly. Don't need to attack it. There's a Fedos altar. We could go mock him. Ooh, there's a lot of dudes. Let's see... Let's see if we can line them up a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then a fireball here. Tab? Actually, let's line them up for another bolt of fire. We don't seem to be getting a lot of Jiva heals anymore. I guess we must have finished. Oh, of course, Sticky Flame. I forgot we had that. Ooh, hello. Active. Oh, I thought it was like an Occlob, but it's not. It's a Ballistum Seat. So we need to actually kill it before it spreads. How did we end up with an Acid Blob? Did we get Royal Jellied? Yeah, cool. Yeah, oh my gosh, the stabs. It's amazing. We only started training melee pretty recently. I'm real glad that it's... Like, with Felid aptitudes, it's actually taking off, like... I don't know. All of those stabs are kind of like things where it's like, yeah, I could have used Sticky Flame. They weren't really... They didn't make me any safer, but they did make the game more convenient, right? So that's fine. Whoa! Bleh! Let's sticky flame this guy and then go upstairs, and then... This is kind of a lot of things, huh? Let's slimify the Etten. Because he's quite dangerous. He's confused now, but... Oh, jeez. Look at all that damage. Alright. Just, they can do a lot of damage, even if he was confused, if he, like, happened to attack me. Like, easily, we are in... a shapeshifter, I guess? We are... Our health total is low enough that an Etten could certainly one-shot us if he rolled somewhat well. Not even very well. Let's just pull these back to an allied slime. Hello? Sort of... I wonder. They will walk in the fire. And they're only resistant, not immune, so this is kind of a help. And he's going to change colors, too, at some point, I guess. Ugh, you guys need to stop ganging up on me, though. Alright, they're both green now, so let's use some fire on them. Uh-oh. I took a lot of damage that I did not really notice. Let's conjure a flame here. That buys us time to guarantee that we fireball him to death. Okay, great. That was poorly handled. Where's the staircase we were actually using? Is it this one? I guess so. Stab? Nice. Yeah, Felid stabs are nuts. And unlike stabs on other characters, where you have to use a dagger, with a Felid, you can stab while using like an excellent weapon, i.e. unarmed combat. Other characters, if you want to be stabbing things, you have to use a dagger or a quick blade, which is like tolerable, but not a weapon that you're happy to use in situations other than stabs. You can do it, but wow, my AC is like real good. Did I get another mutation for armor? Maybe it was the rough black scales. Maybe those are the new ones. So I really appreciate all of Jiva's help here. Would FedHos be helping more? It's possible, but I don't think so. All right, this is a problem because we can't slimify it and we can't do damage to it in any other way. I was hoping to get the stab. They're immune to all this stuff, right? Yeah. I was hoping to get a stab and then like maybe it would just be dead. But that didn't happen. So I'm just going to run away. Can he open doors? Yeah. I wasn't sure. It would have been nice if that was the way to get rid of him. Ooh, look at this fireball, guys. We could use our delayed fireball here to let us get 2 fireballs in a single turn, but I don't think there's any real need to. We can just fireball and kill him whenever it's... Whoa! Look at them boggarts. I got bogged. Let's go like that. That kills... Yeah, okay, 3 of them just died there. And we're gonna fireball this... Hello? Can I not get a fireball there? I guess I can't, so bolt of fire then. Okay, there we go. Boggart's down. Let's go get our MP back. I would love to know how to fix that Jiva bug, but I really don't have any clear idea of what the situation is that causes it to happen. I mean, I kind of do. There's like a thing that, like it has to, in order to eat an item on that other level, it has to load the level. And loading the level currently has a side effect of like showing you the level as if you were there. It sort of like temporarily travels you to that other level in order to destroy the item. And I don't know exactly how to make it not do that, because I don't understand how like level loading works. So I don't know. I could report it as a bug again, but I'm pretty sure it's already reported somewhere. Yeah, and so unarmed combat is helping a lot with situations like that, where we can just spend a little bit of MP and then like use unarmed combat to finish things off without having to spend a bunch more MP. All right, that's a good bolt of fire. I'll take it. Would I rather hit the Stone Giant or the Orc Knight? I guess the Orc Knight. And a Fireball to hit them all. Nice. I could use some more MP though, Jiva, whenever you got a minute. Yeah, this confusion is amazing. I am super in favor of this. Okay, Fedhaus is tired of us now. Let's just blow that up. Yeah, so Fedhaus is mollified. We will no longer be getting assaulted by plants, except as much as any adventurer is in this universe. Oh, there go the scales. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. I guess like this. I'll just melee the orc before, since he, I mean, a mited orc is, I don't know, comparable in damage output to an orc knight. You know what? I think our stealth is, well, I was thinking our stealth is like okay, because I was remembering the fight with Marjorie where we had to like work pretty hard to even get any monsters to know we were here. But I think being able to stab things more regularly will be nice. I don't know. I shouldn't do that. Turn off stealth. It's done. I'm not training stealth for the stabs, and I'm always telling people you shouldn't train stealth for stabs unless you are like an enchanter where you have a bunch of hexes available, and that's your main way of killing things. And it usually shouldn't be. Rather, you train stealth to avoid fights that you don't want to take right now. And we seem to already have enough to do that, so I should stop. Unarmed combat is going to be giving us more advantages than stealth. Oh, electricity resistance. Thanks, Jiva. That's a decent bolt of fire. I'll take it. And that's another good one, I suppose. One thing I'm not sure about with these eyeballs is whether they activate only when monsters attack us, or if they activate like just sort of regularly on monsters we can see. Or, leave that alone. I don't want to be seen by this guy. So that's what the stealth is for, right? If we didn't have, well, okay, he saw us anyway. If we didn't have any stealth, we would have been seen by that guy a lot sooner. Look at that. We got out of the room, and he didn't see us. Pretty soon, he'll forget all about us, probably, I hope. And that's what stealth is all about. Is not having to fight Crystal Guardians when you have 0 ways to do any damage to them. Basically. I mean, obviously that's a more special case than the general case, which is like not fighting monsters, but in particular for us, it's about like monsters that just completely ignore all of our damage types. Rakshasas do not have fire resistance, so let's just Battle Sphere and blow them up a bit. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, get all 3 of them. I don't know which one was real. Oh, actually, the one we killed first, which was the second one we hit. But it doesn't matter, of course, which one was real, because we did manage to kill them all by killing the real one. Which was somewhat fortunate. We might... Oh, come on. Don't shapeshift on me, dude. Also, I'm a little annoyed that shapeshift made him lose the on fire status. I wonder with the eyeballs, what is it that allows enemies... Like, can enemies resist? Is it like a hex where it checks their magic resistance? Is it like... like I was talking earlier about Tarantellas, earlier in a different episode, of course, about Tarantellas and how they just, like, they check the monster's hit dice. Or is it, like, actually irresistible? That would be interesting. I need you to stop turning into different things so I can kill you now. It appears to be a glowing shapeshifter, because there's just no way a normal shapeshifter shifts this much, I don't think. But I guess I don't know. He could just be getting lucky rolls and be a normal shapeshifter. Yes, this confusion is great. And stabs are great too. So all of those stabs are like, wow, we got a stab. We killed the monster with no problem. We should train more stealth so this happens more often. But those were all fights that, like, would have been totally fine to not get a stab in. It didn't really help me stay any safer. You know what? Let's just Slimify this guy. We could maybe take him out with melee, but there's no real reason to. I wonder how much experience you get for Slimify. I don't know the answer to that. Oh, it's a friendly effort. No, it's not. It's a fake! It's a fake! See, that was what I was talking about earlier. If it's something that isn't a real shape, if it isn't a real slime, but it's currently shaped like a slime, you get the warnings because your character doesn't know that's true. I feel like after the first time, when you don't get penance, it should be like, oh, this is not a real one. You're not going to get penance for attacking it. Because you, the player, can figure that out, but the game should therefore tell you. But it doesn't. Oh well. There's an Azure Jelly? Where did that come from? Did I get Royal Jellied? I did. Oh, hello, Wolf Spider. How did you get here? Alright, we're in a bit of a pickle here. Yeah, let's just haste up. I forgot we have that, and that's the one thing I need to not forget. Because that's the one consumable that we have as much as we need of. And with Jiva, that's just... We're not going to get many more consumables, like, all game. So we need to make use of the one that we have plenty of. Also, remember I have a delayed fireball. That's important, too. Can we get the wolf spider out? Yeah, we got him. And we picked up, actually, a bunch of MP. From various Jiva shenanigans, I suppose. Unarmed combat is up to 11. Still not great, but for this point in the game. Like, if we were trying to use unarmed combat as our only way of dealing damage, that would be quite low. But it's fine as a supplement right now. I wanted to fight that guy, but I didn't want the Crystal Guardian to hear me or anything, so it was easier to just avoid him. Turns out there's nothing up here, though. So we're going to have to go back. What is this? A shop with scrolls! Jiva can't eat it if it's in a shop. It's against the rules. Okay. So I think there's a few things I would want to identify, right? So we could buy that. Just a couple wands, really, and a scroll. What scrolls are we missing here? Okay. So what would I want to acquire? Wand, I guess, right? Yeah, because heal wounds or teleport would be a tremendous boon given all this recharging we have. Yeah, so I think we're definitely buying that scroll of acquirement. And we're reading it and hoping for... Oh, we're already carrying one? How did I forget this? Give me a wand. Alright, again. But give me a better wand, please. These are garbage! Garbage wands! Ugh. Alright. Well, you know, that's life. You know, you can't always acquire what you want. But sometimes, if you try, you just might acquire what you need. I don't know. I'm not super great at lyrics memorization or extemporaneous recall and parody. But I don't know. I just, you know, sometimes you try, you might find that you get what you need, right? That's a thing that is recognizable to persons, I think. All right, this is like, oops, I accidentally gave it more charge. That's not what I wanted at all. That wasted some MP that I would rather have used to fireball this guy. Oh, this might kill him though. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. We don't exactly have the tools we need to finish the game necessarily. Like, obviously we would not do well in Zot at this time. But I think we may have... Oh, he got confused, so we're just going to stab him to death. We may have sort of a plan for getting there, in the sense that we have all the pickups we... Yeah, there's a lot of dudes. We may have all the pickups we need, and now just need to like put XP into the right things. I'm not really sure. That's probably the case. Like I think that our spell set should be fine. Our equipment is like okay. It's not anything amazing or anything, but it's nothing to complain about. I guess the main thing is that there are some kinds of monsters we don't have a way to do damage to, which is a bit of a problem. We can outrun those, of course, so that's cool. But is that something that's going to work all game? I don't know. I mean, this is the last room. We could try going in there, but it doesn't seem that interesting. Yeah, that seems like a fine staircase to use. Okay, great. So, unarmed combat is sort of taken off. It's not outstanding, but it's good. And we're handling the vaults all right. So I think we're just going to end this episode here. And then next episode we'll do more crawl. How do you like them apples? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.